I'm Fiona Martin. I'm Head of Employment Law and I'm also the Marketing Director. Yesterday I was doing some training for Brighton Hove Chamber of Commerce. I'm also acting for a number of individuals who've got discrimination claims. So I'm progressing their case and talking to them and emailing and drafting documents. And I'm running a law firm because it's my law firm. I think that you have to be a good listener and you have to build rapport and trust. You need to be very, very good at your subject and have a lot of technical skill. You need to be forensic and always digging deeper to get where you need to be, where you have the real story. I think you have to be a psychologist. And then marketing, you have to really believe in your product. I think for me, I couldn't sell something I didn't believe in, but I run a community law firm and I believe in making a difference. There's lots of different types of lawyers. So for me, I'm a litigator, so you have to want to argue. I mean, I get paid to argue and I was known as Lippy Kid on my gran, so that's pretty great. I think you have to be competitive and want to win. But I think that you have to have real human empathy and get under the skin of someone, win their trust and fight their corner. Be brave. You have to be brave. I think the best thing is having probably the person that's been relentlessly bullied, who's broken, who comes and they just need someone to believe in them and fight their corner so that they can then start fighting for themselves. And that is a really wonderful thing to see when someone actually starts to grow in confidence and to repair. I've probably found it very difficult dealing with judges actually because I'm not very respectful. But it's great if it's on the phone because you can just sort of be waving your fingers around when they can't even see you. So that's quite good. I find that I'm not very deferential. You don't have to do a law degree. I did a history degree. I had a fantastic time doing history. I then converted. There are apprenticeships, but they haven't really taken off. So there may be a different route without a degree where you probably do A-levels and learn on the job. But it's really about vocation, this job. I don't think there's much easier ways to earn money. There really are. You're pretty impoverished when you're doing your training contract. I mean, you're usually on about, 19, 20,000. And many people have to work as secretaries or paralegals for a long time before they get that training contract. You know, you really got to want to do it. But you can earn 200,000 in a city firm selling your soul. It depends what drives you. I don't think that all the best lawyers went into this for money. They went into it because they actually really love what they do. So when I was 14, I went to my careers person who I went to a real sink school, really bad, horrible school. And I said I wanted to be a barrister. And they said, well, has your family got money? And my mum was a shop worker. And then they said, well, is anyone in your family a lawyer? Which of course they weren't. And they said, well, I think you should get it. And it wasn't until I was at Sussex that I started getting involved. Well, I've always been involved in politics, but yeah, we got reoccupied and we were thrown out and we were all disciplined. So I had to represent about 48 people. And that's when I worked with the law centre and thought, I can do this. I mean, I left school and I had my first daughter when I was 18 and I went to Sussex with 2 kids. So along the way, I've done a lot of rubbish jobs, a lot of shop work, market gardening. I then did youth work. Ultimately, I do think I was meant to be a lawyer. I think you don't have to, do a sort of straightforward path. I'm a firm believer that people get where they need to be. And along the way, you just have so much invaluable experience. Shop work, I always like employing people that do shop work because you learn how to put a customer's needs first. And that's a great training ground for any career. So, the rubbish jobs, do those as well because they are very informative and you will learn a lot from them. Live your dreams, be determined, don't give up, don't have anyone tell you that you can't do things. And, if you sort of make a few mistakes along the way, failure is good. You learn from failure as well. So don't think that you have to be perfect and everything has to go smoothly because it can be a bit bumpy sometimes. But if you're really, really determined, you'll get where you need to be.